Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we're back with another Ewu. Say it with me, see?
Ewu. I told you.
See, sleepy, y'all. Sorry. Today's video, man, we got teens realize cops discovered their sick secret. Y'all, that's the last video of the night, y'all. It's past midnight. We're gonna knock it out for y'all. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
like it with a thumbs up.
It's been a long day, y'all. Hey, it's been a long
But it's okay. We gonna get it done.
Get there. We gonna get it for y'all, man. Let's get it.
And we think somebody else intentionally caused the accident. Oh my God.
That is not happening. Dad started a fight with us there. Well, it's like you killed somebody, but like they ain't no fun and games somewhere.
We have to go back and see that. And that's kind of what I remember. He said we have to. Oh. It was kind of like excitement.
On April 19th, 2023, heavy rocks are hurled from a passing truck until one smashes into the skull of a 20-year-old woman. But what investigators first assume is a prank gone wrong takes a sinister turn as they uncover the truth behind a cruel act of extreme indifference.
Typical teenage boy stuff, right?
The following is based on official police records. Just after midnight, deputies in Jefferson County, Colorado respond to assist Broomfield police officers on a remote stretch of roadway where a small yellow car has crashed through a fence and come to rest in an open field. Inside, 20-year-old Alexa Lee Bartell is found deceased, slumped in the driver's seat. It's clear to deputies that something has smashed through her front windshield and into her skull, leaving behind a gaping 7-inch hole in the glass and brain matter splattered across the back seat. The devastating scene leaves her girlfriend Jenna in a state of shock.
And we were on the phone. The phone cut off. So I thought her phone was dead. But like her phone kept ringing.
Do you mind if I see what time that phone call was?
Can you look at it? I don't want to.
Okay.
According to police records, Jenna and Alexa's call abruptly ended at around 10:40 p.m.
I have her location, find my friend.
Okay.
And it was just in the same place. I'm sorry, but I sped really fast down here.
That's okay.
Boulder County deputies also respond to the scene, sharing that they were investigating a related incident that occurred 2 miles away. Two vehicles had been struck by rocks after passing a truck traveling in the opposite direction. One rock shattered a windshield and injured a man's shoulder, while the other smashed into the radiator of the vehicle that had been traveling behind him.
Press through a full clip search for that rock. Because I bet you it's somewhere in that grove of tree.
Well, I mean, you see the tracks coming off the hill.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, she got hit when she was driving, for sure. She would not come all this way. She died on impact, man.
Yep.
There's no way.
Well, I'm thinking the rock came out the back.
Oh, somehow. That's why I think it's back there.
But with a large area to cover and darkness working against them, it won't be easy to find. Meanwhile, after arriving at the scene, Alexa's mother struggles with the emotional weight of being kept at a distance.
We can't right now. I'm very sorry. Yeah, and I understand that, and I do appreciate your request. Just we're trying to preserve the scene so that we can get the best representation for it. So I'm sorry, I cannot do that. So.
But it's the reason the scene has to be preserved that leaves Alexa's family reeling.
Well, we're looking at this as a homicide investigation, to be honest, because of what happened, and we think somebody else intentionally caused the accident.
Oh my God.
That's the only information I can give right now. So that's why we want this to be very slow. We believe this is more than a car accident.
When a man contacts police to report criminal mischief, deputies identify their fourth victim of the night. They arrive at his home to observe the damage and question him in the hopes of uncovering any potential leads.
Did you know what hit you?
No. No, I pulled over right away, and there was a car behind me, and they came up beside me. I was like, "Did you see what happened?" And there was 2 cars that flew by northbound when this happened. I mean, it hit just right. It shattered both the windows.
Yeah. That definitely could have been unfortunate had you had passengers for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the glass blew all the way into the other side of the car.
Yeah.
Deputies document the damage, photographing the shattered glass shards and what appears to be the point of impact.
Yeah, it was like a shotgun went off in my car. I was like, "Holy cow."
Yeah.
Scared to look at it.
Well, and to shatter both windows, thinking it would have had to be something bigger at least.
The incident draws chilling parallels to a 2017 murder in Michigan, where multiple teens were convicted after a rock thrown from an overpass smashed through a vehicle's windshield, killing a passenger. Given the similarities, the deputy entertains a disturbing possibility.
If it's kids, they don't make good choices, and unfortunately, their choices, they made some extremely poor ones.
I was like, it's not that these kids were being out to hurt people. They were just doing things like in the same realm as mailbox baseball.
Yeah.
Except they were just throwing in rocks.
Throwing
cars.
rocks and
It ain't the same, bro.
They don't.
It ain't the same, bro. Throwing rocks at passing cars, bro, is not mailbox baseball, bro. Mailbox baseball, that's damage to property as far as no physical person is involved.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People, you like your childhood, yeah, old ass motherfucker used to go bam. I'm saying like that. Hey, my bad. Used to go bam, hit mailbox, bam, hit mailbox. You know? I remember I used to go walking around the neighborhood. You know what I used to do? Just open people's mailbox. Bam, bam, bam. Just open it. Just stupid, dumb. But I'm not physically hurting anybody. I'm not putting nobody in danger. I'm not even.
You was a bad kid.
I did used to do some stupid.
Like when you be
that
telling
ain't
me
bad though. Is that bad?
I know. I said when you be telling me like everything that you were doing, like now that I'm thinking about it, you was a bad kid.
But is that bad though?
Like
they just stupid.
I mean, it's you being a kid,
It's
I
childish.
guess, but
It's
yeah,
very
it's childish.
childish.
But I'm saying just everything piled in one. You was bad. But let's get
It's
back
just
to it.
opening mailboxes. I just used to open them and pull the flap down. Just pull the flap down. Just pull the flap down. If you had mail, I ain't checking mail. I just open your mailbox.
We used to do that, but it was never like to actual people that lived in the house. It was like houses, like abandoned houses, or people that would just stay in houses.
You just go by, just walking down the street, just open your mailbox and just open it. Open it.
Yeah, let's go.
But there's some crazy.
They probably have no idea what kind of damage ended up coming of it.
Absolutely.
But investigators would later learn the truth is far worse and look back on this assumption with sickening clarity. The following morning, deputies find what they describe as a fist-sized rock near the shoulder of the roadway where Alexa's car veered into the field, as well as blood and biological matter in the street. As news of the incident spreads, more victims of the rock-throwing spree begin to emerge, including a young college student named Lux, who shares photographs of the injury she sustained to her neck when a rock came crashing through her windshield.
That's the deepest cut. It was still weeping a little this morning.
Okay.
But other than that, there's no permanent damage. Yeah, that's the rock.
Where did the rock actually, did it come in the front?
It came in the front, and something else must have hit the back, is our theory.
Where's blew out your back window too?
The rock is still in the car. The
Right,
rock,
but I mean, your back window was broken out by this whole incident.
I'm not sure if it was the same rock or a separate rock. I'm not.
You started with a windshield, and
I did.
after all this,
I did.
Okay.
Well, like, it's like a very heavy stone.
You know what they remind me of? Have you ever walked all the way to the end? You see those rocks in
Around the
flower bed.
Yeah.
It's those type of rocks, like flower bed rocks. Like it's ones that
those are a little flatter.
No, they're similar to those. In the very front of the other.
Like our front.
Yeah. Like you know, I'd be like, I'm walking all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
It's down there, and if you look, I think the ones down there might be just a tad bit smaller, but they're very similar to like flower bed rocks or like just home decor rocks, like that people put around.
Yeah.
But those rocks can still do damage though.
Yeah.
Freakiest part of this whole thing was continuing to drive down that dark road with hearing the windshield break apart.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay too. It was pretty scary. We reasoned that if that had hit me in the head, I probably would have died.
Well, that's what happened to the other girl.
Just like Alexa's car, the rear windshield of Lux's Acura has been completely shattered.
That's not just one rock that goes from the front. Because if a rock goes through, because her front windshield is not completely busted. You want me to tell you what that shows me is that y'all deliberately hit from the front, then somebody else in the back throw one from the back.
It has to be because
but hers, my bad, you speak. I'm saying not like that, but
no, I said because like she said, the one stone is like still in the car, so they had to been. I get. Is it the one that came from the front, or is it the one in the back? Who knows? But if it's two, then we're
now the Spark could have been just one, because the Chevy Spark is what dude got down there. That little white car. No, his is a green car.
His is green.
Yeah, but that's what they got. And if a rock goes through that, it can't go all the way through the back because it's such a little car. This Acura, that's two different separate rocks. Yeah. Or it could be two rocks that was thrown, one from the front and one from the back. Yeah. And the back just and then laid on the ground. It just hit it, and
Do you think that it might have gone through and hit the back and bounced back in?
Nah. That don't
possibly, but the indentation on this middle seat here would suggest otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's odd.
That's what makes me say if that had hit me in the head, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Because a 3-inch indentation like that in my skull, if I hadn't been killed on impact, I would have lost control of the vehicle.
Things take a turn when another victim comes forward, this time with dash cam video. He brings up the footage on his laptop, sharing it with the investigator.
So my wife and I are driving. Here's the pickup. This is at the bottom of the hill on Elkhire. Van Arsdale is right there. You hear that? There's an image that's the cleanest
pretty good.
I come up with. And the headlights and the chrome makes me think that's a Ford pickup.
On April 24th, the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office posts to Facebook asking the public to contact them with any information that can help them solve the murder of 20-year-old Alexa Bartell. The following day, they receive a tip from a teenager named JB that changes everything.
So Wednesday, this kid named Joe, he used to work here. We hung out for a little bit. And we go to the Walmart in, where is it? It's by Westy there. It was Joe, God, what is his name? Mitch, and some other kid named Zach. And they're grabbing like a load of rocks. Like, I don't know, the rocks they have outside of Walmart there.
Yes.
Those, yes. Is those the ones that's up there?
Not quite similar.
They
but
a
similar.
little different, but they similar.
But they're similar. I said like a flower bed rock.
I know, but in my head, I know what the. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Okay, I guess I ain't got no. Okay.
You don't sound tired. You sound like
I'm pushing through. You know what I'm saying? But I have an image. I have an image of the ones up there. Yeah. And in my head, they look a little different, but yeah, they're similar.
They're similar, but those are a little bigger.
But yes, definitely, those are. Yes, definitely, those are the ones. That's exactly where they got them. Yes.
That's crazy. I said,
like, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, I know exactly what type of rock that was. I was like, those look like flower bed rocks, like decor style rocks.
Like, y'all think doing stuff like that is like fun and just so like, oh my god, like, why? Like, that's not
cool at all.
That's not cool. That's not no typical like, oh, we just being teenage boys or whatever. Boys being boys. Like, no, that's not to me. That's not.
That's been a problem, and 9 times out of 10, y'all been a problem.
Facts.
That's like doing some shit like this shows that you've been a problem. My bad. She want me to refrain from cursing so much, y'all, so I do apologize. But doing stuff like this shows that it's progressing.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
It's progressing because it's carelessness.
Yeah.
And it shows like no self-respect for others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain things, you like, oh, it's boys being boys. Like me, stuff I used to do is very much so boys being boys.
No, you're not
Open
harming
a
other
mailbox
people,
or just
like you said.
that's wilding out.
Yeah.
Or throwing fireworks in people mailbox. Well, typically not people mailbox. I used to blow my mom mailbox up.
But deliberately like damaging
not other people's property, but I just throw my mom mailbox. Ooh,
like firecrackers and stuff like that. Yeah, we used to do that. Like, yeah.
Like,
but like doing stuff like this though, knowing that you can potentially harm or, you know, take someone's like you know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Yeah.
They're loading them in the truck, and at that point, I was like, "All right, like, take me home. I'm not like involved in whatever y'all are about to do." But I get home, and then come to find out, I'm driving to work the next day, and Indiana's closed. And what the is that? And then come to find out, this lady's dead, 20 years old.
Additionally, he claims the truck they were driving that night is dark in color, similar to the one seen in the dashcam footage. Investigators can't help but question why he didn't come forward sooner.
I didn't really think anything of it, because at that time, you guys were looking for a white pickup, so I was like, oh, maybe in the slightest there's somebody else doing dumb like that, I guess.
With JB's help, the three teenagers are identified as 18-year-old Joseph Koenig, 18-year-old Nicholas Mitch Carroll Chick, and 18-year-old Zachary Kwok. According to police records, Mitch's mother owns a black truck. Its license plate was captured on cameras in the area during the time of the attacks. Under cover of night, deputies launch a coordinated operation, converging on each of the three teens' locations.
I can hear it ringing.
They all 18.
They're all 18, but they in their mind, we're still minors because maybe they're still in school or something, like in high school. Because the way dude said they were these kids, because he's a teenager too.
Yeah.
And so they might all just be going to school together, but by law, 18, you are an adult.
Yeah, Sheriff's Office, yes. We're looking for Mitch, Nick.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Are you go by Mitch or Nick?
That's me.
We'd like to have a conversation with you.
Can I ask what this is about?
Yeah. Can you explain what might have gone on the past week?
Nothing important.
Okay. Did you go out last Wednesday with your friends?
I mean, we were out for a bit, but
okay.
We were hanging out at my place and I dropped them off.
Okay. Well, who you hanging out with?
I was with my buddies, Joe and Zach.
18-year-old Mitch agrees to come to the station for a longer conversation in what will prove to be the smoothest encounter with any of the three teens. Deputies follow him inside as he grabs his jacket and shoes, leaving his parents stunned and confused. Once they learn their son is under investigation.
Look at this privilege, bro. Nice home. Nice, man, space.
Just out here making the dumbest. Like, you're 18, bro.
Your parents are providing.
Like, what are we doing
good for you, bro? You just throwing your shit away? Oh, curse. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna have to put up a cursing jar, swearing jar.
Oh, that would be so.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that.
No.
I am. Let's get back into the video.
Investigation. They voluntarily hand over the keys to their truck.
Questions? Well, there's a ton going on in my head right now. Obviously, there's concern, worry. Absolutely. I hope to God that this goes nowhere. I think that's a normal reaction. Absolutely.
I don't know.
Mitch is then placed in handcuffs outside and led to a waiting cruiser. With one suspect down and two to go, deputies knock on the door of 18-year-old Joseph Koenig, but his arrest won't come as easily. Deputies quickly learn that to reach Joe, they first have to get through his father.
Oh.
Hey, Sheriff's Office. Hi, sir. Are you Mark?
Yeah.
Mark, I'm investigator with the Sheriff's Office. Do you mind if we speak with you for just a couple minutes?
Yeah, what's it regarding?
I was hoping to speak with Joseph, actually. Is he home?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
Okay. We do need to talk to him tonight. Can we grab him or?
What's it regarding?
It's regarding an incident that we're investigating.
What's that incident? What happened?
It's an ongoing investigation, and I do need to talk to Joseph about it.
Mark heads inside and returns with Joe moments later.
Hey, Joseph. I'm Investigator Kim at the Sheriff's Office. How's it going?
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Hey, we were hoping you could come chat with us for a little bit. We have some questions for you regarding an incident that we're investigating.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna talk.
Sounds good. Do you have like ID on you, a phone, stuff like that, whatever you need?
I can go grab my wallet upstairs.
Okay.
While Joe goes back inside for his wallet, Mark gets clarification on where they plan to take his son. After a long, tense silence, Mark abruptly turns into the house and shuts the door behind him.
I should not have let you go back in. I'm so stupid.
What's that? Probably reaching out to the third kid. He's letting his buddies know.
He put his phone in his pocket.
Okay.
He's talking to his dad.
Mark returns to the porch with a new plan, but when the deputies reject it, the encounter takes a shocking turn.
I'm thinking it might be better. I mean, you guys tell me, but I'd rather just get an appointment and bring him down tomorrow.
Maybe it don't work like that.
Appointment?
Like, this ain't the doctor's office. He's 18. We are, bro, this is an investigation.
Y'all was too lenient with the whole situation.
Exactly, and that's why she said, I'm so stupid.
You shouldn't even allow him to go get his ID and his phone and all that.
And allow him to go back in, shut the door, doing all, like y'all do, yeah.
He can call from the precinct if need be.
Yeah.
His dad will know where he's at.
Talk to him tonight. It's imperative.
I don't know, arrest him or something? I mean, how are you going to physically coerce him to go down there?
Well, I do need to talk to him right now. Okay. Well, then at least,
I'm just saying
then
no.
do me a favor, at least have him come out here and talk to me right here. Okay.
No, I don't think so. If you want to talk to him, we can do it tomorrow. Or we can make an appointment.
I do need to talk to him right now. It's imperative. At least let him make that decision for me. Okay. Then I'm going to have you step out here. We're going to hold this house. So go ahead and step out here.
You're going to do what?
We need to hold the house.
Dad, starting the fight with us here. Sir, my name's Sergeant Payne. Knock it off. Okay, we're done. Outside, put your hands behind your back. We're done.
Try to be nice. Try to make it easy.
Yeah, I'll make sure that car's good. I get at least get a shirt on.
Too late, you lost.
Joe and his father are each taken away in handcuffs. Any warning text Joe may have sent is already too late for his friend Mitch. As for 18-year-old Zach, it isn't until several hours later that they arrive at his house, hopeful he has not already...
I don't even like how y'all did it. Y'all should have did everybody's house at the same
time. Should have sent officers.
Well, I guess Mitch, you got Mitch, but you don't know. Well, as soon as he told y'all who he was with, we execute because they only had Mitch's name.
Right. JB told them. JB told them that Joe, Mitch, and Zach, and he,
yeah. So y'all should have executed all of them at the same exact time. Not stagger it out.
That's how you do it.
Already been tipped off to their operation.
Yes.
The ring cam up on your right and there and that one. We got that one up there too.
Yeah, they ain't coming to the door.
Right behind you. Open the door.
Sheriff's office.
Door.
Open the door.
Hey. Stand right here.
What is happening?
Stand right here for me, okay? We'll explain it. We need to speak with him. Okay? We've got an investigation going on where he's involved. We need to speak with him, okay? So he's going to be coming with us. Do you have a phone inside?
With you?
You have a phone inside? Can he grab it for you?
And a shirt for you.
And a shirt for you? Just wait here.
Whoa. Coming with you, why?
Yeah, he's coming with us. He's a subject in an investigation. He's going with us to headquarters to be interviewed.
For what?
So
We can explain it to you there. We need shoes for him, shirt for him, and we need phone for him, please. So he can contact you and do all that stuff. Stay here.
Dude, let's stand here.
He's going to stay right here with me. Okay? Sir, I understand. He's going to stay right here.
Authorizing this.
What's that?
You have paperwork authorizing this?
We have an ongoing investigation. He's coming with us. Nope. He's staying right here with us.
It's not a search. They don't need a warrant.
When you come to someone's house, you usually have...
Not always, no, because this is a fresh pursuit case. Okay, this is one we've been working on for 6 solid days right now, and we haven't stopped. So this is an arrest that we're making on top of that investigation. It's an ongoing investigation. We need to talk to him down at headquarters.
You know what it's gonna be about?
Go ahead and put your hands out of your pockets for me real quick. You have anything on you I need to know about? No.
See. What?
Okay, just keep them down at your side then for me.
Zach's parents collect a shirt, hoodie, and pair of shoes for him to wear. Before deputies take him away, his father delivers a stern command.
Listen to me. I don't know what this is about. You don't say a word to anybody. The only word you know is lawyer. Period.
Sir.
Period.
Sir.
Nothing. Lawyer.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
What the is this? Why
buddy.
is all of this happening?
We can explain it later. Come on with us. Come down here. Follow them. One of you guys taking him down? Yeah. Okay.
With all three teenagers in custody, investigators begin the challenging work of piecing together what happened the night Alexa was murdered.
Joseph?
What's going on?
Is it okay if I call you Joe, or what do you prefer?
Joe's cool.
Joe's cool?
Yeah.
After confirming his identity, investigators read Joe his Miranda rights.
Now, do you understand each of these rights? I explained them to you, right? And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now about that throwing rocks at the cars?
I'd prefer to have a lawyer with me.
Okay.
Just, I don't like talking to law enforcement because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but.
Okay, no, I mean, that's absolutely your right.
Joe is left to nap in peace, forcing investigators to turn to Mitch and Zach for answers.
And I'll say this, that's the best thing to do in any situation, no matter guilty or innocent, is to always lawyer up. No matter what. I was going over, we'll see a case of a friend, friend loosely.
Associate.
A childhood associate in a case he caught when he was 17. And he's in jail for the rest of his life. He has life because he decided to be interrogated for 7 hours, and at that 7-hour period decided to tell everything without having a lawyer. So,
yeah.
I will always advise, no matter what. And I forgot to finish reading it to see if the other person involved even got charged. But I doubt they did, though.
His Miranda rights are read. Mitch agrees to explain what happened that night, but first, they give him the opportunity to ask a question of his own.
I'm just kind of wondering, just kind of how this all connects back to us.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell me kind of what your role is, right? So we start at the beginning of the event and then tell me just like everything that happened.
So, Zach had this idea to go throw rocks at cars. It's really that simple. So, Joe was driving my truck. I was in the passenger seat, and then Zach was in the back seat. I don't even know how he brought it up or why, but I don't know. We just went on with it. We were stupid and bored. Really shouldn't have, but we did, so.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Zach.
I met him pretty recently. I'd say probably my first interaction with him was a month ago. We met up via a mutual friend at the Grizzly Rose. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how we met him. And then, I don't know, I'd say a week ago is probably when we started really hanging out with him, maybe a bit less.
An investigator sits down with Zach in hopes of learning more about him and corroborating Mitch's account. But the interview quickly gets off on the wrong foot.
So you just turned 18, right?
Yes. Do they always have investigators, or what's your title?
Yes.
Your title's investigator?
It is.
Are you guys always working at 2:36 in the morning?
Only when we have to. We are interviewing concerning a homicide. Before you ask any questions, you must understand your rights. And you agree to talk to me now and answer questions?
Sure.
Okay.
Homicide?
Mm-hmm.
You think I killed somebody?
I don't know. I don't have the answers yet. I've been piecing this together for a very long time now. And I know you're involved. To what degree you're involved, I don't know. And that...
You can already tell he don't listen to his parents. His daddy sternly told him, lawyer. The only word you know is lawyer, and that went in one area.
Let's see if you eventually said.
That's why I'm involved in what?
His attitude.
So let's start there. Like, you get woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning. What do you think this is about?
I have no idea, dude.
No idea. Okay.
All I know is there's a bunch of you guys outside my door waking up my dog.
While Zach remains unforthcoming, Mitch continues his story of what happened.
He just started like throwing them at parked cars at first, and then he started throwing them at cars that were oncoming.
And who was throwing the rocks at the parked cars?
It was Zach, yeah.
Okay.
He was, for the most part, the only one doing it.
Okay, for the most part. So who else was doing it?
I'm not gonna lie, I threw one, but I completely missed, so I just didn't feel right about it. It's something that I've never done before. I didn't feel right doing it.
But when Zach is asked what he...
That don't make sense because if you have no participation in it, why are you not driving your own truck?
True. Because he said Joe was driving his truck. He's on the passenger side and Zach is in the back seat.
I'm on the passenger side, far away from the traffic as possible. I'm not doing one. I threw one rock. It didn't hit nobody. It was really just Zach and Joe driving. So you're trying to remove yourself as much as possible.
Right.
And put the blame on Zach.
Because honestly, it would have... It would have... Regardless of the fact somebody lost their life, right?
Yeah.
But it would have made more sense for you to say that I'm driving my own truck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but maybe he wasn't driving. Maybe
he wasn't. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't. But I'm saying if that's a lie, then you should have just told the truth and like I'm driving my own truck, and Joe is on the passenger side and Zach is in the back, but Zach is the main one doing everything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because whoever it is, it's somebody that's able to be picking up these rocks, throwing them out like that, and the way that, like that one video with them going that way and them coming this way, it has to be somebody like this on the driver's side. But maybe that's why he's taking himself out of the driver's seat.
And he's trying to put himself so far to the right, say it wouldn't make sense for me to be throwing rocks because I'd be having to throw them over.
Even if it's the back side of that, you know. But
you still could have.
You could, you know. But then I guess it'll be. I don't know. That's just so dumb.
Was doing that same night. He claims he was sick and at home watching television.
I finished Rick and Morty.
I never made it past the second season, but all right.
Tell me the name of a character. Like one of them. The little guy who looks like a breadstick.
I have no idea. It's the pickle Rick that I always thought was amusing. But
I was trying to bull you. I was trying to see if you're lying to me or not.
I told you at the beginning, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you.
Yeah.
And I know you're not here to lie to me too, right? And
hate dudes like that.
I just want to understand what happened. And I know you were there, and I know you can tell me you're there, and I know you weren't sick.
You know I wasn't sick. How do you know that?
I know you weren't at home from your sickness.
I'm not going to answer your questions unless you answer mine. That's all.
I'm trying to help you out here, man.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Meanwhile, Mitch continues, sharing that he was in the passenger seat. Joe was driving, and Zach was sitting in the back. It was then, he explains, that Zach took things too far.
While we were going down, I heard Zach roll his window down, and I kind of said to him, are you really going to, throw it at someone coming towards us, someone moving? And he didn't really say anything to that.
And did he?
Yeah. He threw 4 or 5 while we were on 93. I don't know if he hit a car each time.
Okay. Did he throw 4 or 5 all at one car, or was that?
That was spread out.
Okay. What were you guys doing while he was doing that?
Me and Joe were kind of just we weren't really talking. We were just kind of exchanging glances. It was just kind of confusion, I guess.
Still locked in a stalemate with Zach, the investigator seems to lose his patience, finally divulging a clue.
You're going to have to help me out a little bit, man.
What time did Mitch pick you up?
Mitch, K.
I'm helping you out, you help me out. We're not going to play this game all night. We're not. Either you start answering questions or you can make that look on your face and we just move on.
I don't know. I met Mitch like a month ago.
Okay. Did you guys talk about, what'd you talk about? Did y'all going anywhere, doing anything, just chilling? Or?
Cars and sex, typical teenage boy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Zach admits he knows very little about Mitch, and the only thing he knows about Joe is his last name.
What else you know about him? I mean, anything would be helpful.
You don't already have him?
I don't have any answers.
No? You didn't get anything from Dumb and Dumber?
What do you call that?
Have you met the two?
Or are they just, like,
hanging with them?
not smart? Or they made bad decisions? Or
I think probably both, but I think Joe's actually a little slow.
As Mitch continues, he claims that Zach threw every single rock he collected until there was only one remaining, and Alexa Bartel's small yellow car came into view.
It was at that point that he threw the final rock he had through the windshield, and that was the fatal one. That was.
Oh, so you know she died.
How did you know that it hit the windshield?
I went back later and I.
Oh, you a fuck mother. Oh,
he said I went back later.
My bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that jar for sure. He said I went back later. What you mean, like right after it was done? But you're not driving, right?
You're not driving, right? Also, you telling me you went back to the crime scene?
Is that what you talking? Is that what you? Okay.
Oh my! And you know it went through the windshield, and you know it was fatal, but you went home. You've been at home this whole time. They've been investigating
because,
for 6
and
days.
also, if you didn't feel
Turn
right,
yourself in.
exactly. If you didn't feel right in that moment to not do it, and y'all giving each other glances out of confusion, it was like, oh, this is just not me. I'm going straight. Right. Chill, one, but also knowing that this happened and it took someone's life, and you didn't come forward before they came and got you.
Yeah.
Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Did you know that it hit the windshield?
I went back later and I saw that the windshield, there's like pieces of glass all over the road, and I don't know, I just had a gut feeling.
But a gut feeling.
Piece of glass, it could have been a side windshield. The side window, how did you know it was the front windshield? Besides that y'all knew immediately on impact that it happened, and y'all saw her veer off, and y'all, man, bro, this is...
doesn't quite explain his knowledge of this detail, and it won't be long before he shares the horrifying truth behind it.
Yep. How long were you going to let that kind of activity go on in your truck?
I mean, obviously I wanted to stop it, but it's just a difficult situation to face.
Why? You could have told him.
Because obviously he's going to do it to someone's vehicle, or throw it at someone oncoming. What's he going to do to me when I'm sitting 3 feet from him? And I'm like, hey, stop that. Get out of my truck. Walk your home.
Okay. So it sounds like you have the words for something to make that stop.
It's difficult, at least for me in the moment. Like I said, I'm hard with confrontation. After the fact, I could tell the goal was to destroy stuff, damage stuff.
What was his reaction when he hit the cars?
Excitement. It was really off-putting. And then when he missed the cars, he was disappointed.
How did you know he was excited or disappointed?
He'd yell out, he'd cheer, when he missed the cars, he'd be like, no, I was so close, you know. It was just strange behavior. I guess it's really odd to see in the moment, like this odd sense of accomplishment, I guess. Kind of in the way that he exclaimed when he when he hit them.
What did I do to warrant this?
What do you think you did? You obviously know this conversation's going somewhere, and obviously those two are involved.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And every time we start getting to this uncomfortable spot, you reach down to pick up that glass, right?
Yeah.
So I need you to help yourself, help me understand what happened that night. And I know you know. And I know you have more than you're telling me.
Help me out.
I am. What is this?
I've been trying to help you.
I need you to help me.
Mitch explains that he and Joe met up later that night after they realized the last rock Zach threw from the moving truck had caused Alexa's car to go off the road.
I met up with him after I got off of work, and we just kind of said that we're just going to cut off all communication with Zach.
Was there any thought about speaking to law enforcement at that point?
The thought ran across my mind, but I felt nervous. I felt like I was going to get roped in or thrown under the bus for what Zach did.
As the investigator seems to reach the end of his patience with Zach, he finally divulges more information. But Zach's response is about to challenge everything they've been told so far.
You want info? Here's info. You've been implicated in throwing the rock that hit Alexa, Bartell in the head, and killed her.
How?
Give me something that's going to refute that.
Reach for that cup, though.
Okay? Because I think it's true. I think you guys have all been running around. I've given you the opportunity to tell me a story that fits. And all you're giving me is just nonsense, right? So here's the story. This is what I know. You're in the car. You're with Mitch. And you're with Joe. You picked up the rocks and you threw them out the window.
You think I did all of it?
That's what I'm being told. Now this is your opportunity to tell me otherwise.
Being told by who?
Who do you think?
Who do you think?
Who would know that information? Come on. Let's be real.
I didn't throw the rocks.
Who did?
Who did it?
The driver.
Okay. When, why, where, and how?
I don't know why, because they're idiots.
Okay.
But I just sit in the back seat and watch them do this, and they laugh about it. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't throw one. Not a single stone was thrown by me.
However, the accusation naming Joe as the one who threw the rocks comes as little surprise to investigators. When JB first turned the trio in, he warned them that Joe had a dark past.
He has a history of doing like that. Yeah, I've actually witnessed him do it a couple of times. Just vandalism, just causing chaos. Like I've asked him before, I'm like, why do you go out and do?
No. I'm not talking about. I'm saying like who's telling the truth with Mitch, because Joe already lawyered up.
And that's what I was saying, right? So even with Zach saying the driver, I don't know in the actual interview did you actually say Joe's name, right?
Yeah.
You just said driver because Mitch has already Mitch has already said that Joe is the one driving, right?
Yeah.
If that's like I said, if that is the case, because you are taking away, putting yourself all on the other side of the car,
and Mitch and Joe have a longer term relationship as far as the friendship than they do with Zach.
Yeah.
So he's more prone to protect Joe than he would.
And that's
Zach.
why I'm saying it's easier for Mitch to just put everything on Zach, right?
Yeah.
But all y'all could have had a hand in it.
And that's what I think.
All y'all could have had a hand in it, or it could have just been Joe and Zach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you are throwing rocks over the top of the car.
Or I've been young before. You hang out there.
Or you hanging out. You know
one.
what I'm saying? So, it's just strange to me.
I'm charging all y'all.
Yes, all y'all being charged. Because at the end of the day, everyone had an opportunity to come forward before we came and picked you up.
What is the homicide, though?
That's a good question.
In Colorado, I'll give y'all if Colorado has a second degree life, that's what I give y'all.
We'll see.
You do that to cause chaos, he says. Well, it's like you killed somebody, but they ain't no fun and games no more.
But what Zach reveals next makes it seem as though a game is exactly what it was. with unsuspecting drivers reduced to moving targets.
Mitch would use, like, I guess marine terminology.
Like what?
Like contact right, contact left.
Because he is obsessed with that. Did you see his bedroom?
I did.
Why you just was he going to the military whenever he graduated?
Who knows?
Because he probably could. Because he had all that stuff in his room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe his parents are in the military stuff. Because I'm like, that's not normal. Well, it's normal for some individuals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not the average.
Fire, stuff like that.
Okay. How did Joe respond?
Throw a rock.
He also claims that it wasn't just him who picked up rocks at the Walmart, but all three of them.
God damn it. Rocks in my shoe. Where did those rocks go?
Where did they go?
In the car.
Well, until we started driving, I had them at my feet, and then I started handing them up to Mitch.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
How's handing them up not having anything to do with it?
If they're not by me, not doing anything with them.
Oh, y'all doing it.
You handing them rockets like him and Donna.
Yep.
Stupid crime.
Yeah, it is.
But while Zach downplays the severity, many are left to suffer the horrific consequences.
Exactly.
There was a glass in my eye, in both eyes. I was able to rinse some of it out with saline, and the remainder came out overnight. Like there was some glass in my eye crusties this morning.
Now that Mitch is committed to his version of events, investigators prepare to push back, armed with evidence he doesn't yet know they have.
Is Joe your best friend?
Yeah, I'd consider him so.
Those two are like this.
Okay.
Has there been any other incidents where there's been damage to other people's property? Like mailbox baseball, throwing little things at cars, throwing other things, paintball, I don't know, baseballs through windows?
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Would it surprise you if Joe was doing stuff like that?
It probably would, yeah.
Okay.
I like to think I know him pretty well.
Okay. So you said it probably would. Why just probably?
I mean, obviously I'm not with him 24/7, so I don't know what he does when we're not hanging out, but I wouldn't imagine him doing something like that.
Okay.
Though Mitch paints Joe as harmless, a teen who has known him since middle school describes a far darker persona.
If he didn't like you, he made your life horrible. Like he's a huge bully, has no feelings of remorse towards anything that he does that affects other people. He had a history of even throwing rocks when the houses were still getting built.
Oh.
He's always been off, and I kind of noticed really how off it was that he continued doing things while everyone else was maturing and starting to not do as much of these stupid destructive things. He continued to do them. So he did put on a facade that was very like a facade that was like super good at concealing who he truly was.
So he could be charming.
Yeah. And that was one of the things that only people who were close to him really could get past and see that, oh, there's something more going on here.
Yeah.
Do you recognize anyone in that image?
Yes, I do.
Who do you recognize?
That's Joe. That's me.
Okay. When was that taken?
A month ago.
Okay.
Roughly.
What are you holding?
That's a statue head that we bought off of some dude.
Okay. What did you do with it?
We dumped it in a dirt lot.
When I blow it up, it doesn't print very well. But do you recognize any vehicles in that picture?
That looks a lot like my Dodge.
Is there anywhere else that you got rid of that statue head?
I didn't really want to throw Joe under the bus like this, but I was driving, he was in the bed of the car, and he threw it out of the truck. It was in that truck.
Okay. So,
Don't be doing that,
a couple of things we've figured out in the last few minutes is
so irritating.
you adamantly told us from the very beginning that neither you nor Joe have ever done anything like this, would never do anything like this. And this was all Zach, because you would never want to damage someone's property.
But you've done it
Right?
Zach even
Yeah. And yet a month ago, without Zach's involvement, before you even knew Zach, you were throwing things much bigger at cars.
That's correct, yeah.
So why should we believe this is Zach?
You have no reason to.
So why lie to us? Why are we playing this game?
I want to cover for my friend. Obviously, like I said, he's the closest person I have
The lady
to
is
me.
dead.
Right.
Time for covering your friend is well gone.
Well gone.
Well gone.
That's out the window.
You want to cover for your friend. Hopefully, y'all ain't gonna be in jail together, bro. He ain't gonna be able to have your back while you in the shower while somebody washing the soaps.
Babe.
It's all it goes. But that's what Flea said.
But
That's
for
what
real though, like
he ain't gonna have your back in the showers when you need some protection. Quit looking out for your friend when your friend probably ain't been doing nothing but getting what Zach call you dumb and dumber.
What?
Your dumb A in trouble.
You're dumb but in trouble.
He's been getting you nothing but in trouble. Like, do your
Y'all
parents?
Go ahead, baby.
What you say?
No, I was just about to say the covering for friend. Like y'all both 18. Like y'all, honey, think for yourself. He need to think for himself. Zach, you need to think for yourself. Everybody.
And hold on, to piggyback off that, they have been thinking for themselves because they don't care. They only care when they get caught.
Mm-hmm.
And then y'all was like, we're gonna put all the blame on Zach.
I'm saying not be a follower, like not be pressured into doing things. Is what I'm talking about.
But
they're
not being peer pressured. Is what I'm saying. They doing exactly
or thinking that it's cool, whatever you doing. Yes, it still falls under that.
But he's thinking for himself. He's like, oh, this is cool. We've been doing this. How long have y'all been doing this?
For a long time, probably all through high school.
For y'all throwing statues at people's car. Oh, you big bold. Y'all been doing a lot of stuff.
Someone lost their life. All that other stuff, we ain't trying to hear that.
Out the window.
Please.
The family don't have a daughter.
But Zach's callous description of the moment of Alexa's death does little to show remorse.
This big. You ever heard of railguns before?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like something like that, like a railgun hitting concrete at 1,500 miles an hour. And then after we're driving away, and they said some stuff, and never leaves us and blood brothers now type. I was like, okay.
And what happened next adds another layer of cruelty.
We turned around, and then we saw it, and then we turned around again, and it was on the side of the road. And
y'all was fiending, bro. Y'all turned around, saw what happened, and saw it, and turned around again because y'all were thirsting over it. Y'all like, ooh, we killed somebody. We blood brothers now.
I really got them amped.
Y'all are sick as fuck.
I remember Zach did take a picture of it while it was down in the ditch, while we were still moving.
Why'd you take a picture of it?
Why did I take a picture of it? Because I thought they would want it.
Who?
Mitch or Joe.
According to Zach, he deleted the memento soon after. Despite seeing the devastation they caused, none of the teens attempted to check on Alexa's well-being or call law enforcement for help.
What speed were you doing when you went by that?
Like
for the first time, let's say.
The first time, we were probably going closer to 80.
Okay, and the second time?
And then when we circled back, we were doing 60. And then when we circled back again, we were doing 50, so Zach could take a photo.
Okay, so the 80 was when you threw the rock?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
Mitch is given the chance to amend his account, but he stands firm that Zach threw the rock, which ultimately killed Alexa Bartel. That story will change, however.
Because he's still trying to protect
Joe.
Because he's thinking,
or himself, or whoever.
He's thinking in his head, if me and Joe wasn't the one who threw the rock,
we won't
be charged for it. Boy, y'all can get still charged for the crime.
I guess they are dumb and dumber.
And all of y'all should still get charged for the crime.
Every single person.
If you go on a robbery and we robbing somebody, what y'all did, still a crime.
Mm-hmm.
Robbing somebody is still a crime. But we got this fool over here decides to pull the trigger and shoot somebody. We are all now, because the situation led to someone's death.
Mm-hmm.
So the situation of doing something illegal, throwing rocks and vandalizing, leads to someone's death. You still can.
Yep.
Once he realizes he may be facing life behind bars.
What do you think should happen from here?
Oh, that's it.
I'm not sure. I'm probably going to end up in jail.
So you think you should go to jail?
What I did was just damage property, but we took it a step too far, targeting people who were driving that night. I do feel guilty for it. Even though the rock that I didn't throw was the fatal one, I encouraged throwing rocks throughout the night, so I do feel a hint of guilt for it.
Zach is asked a similar question, but his answer shows little regard for the gravity of the situation.
I was thinking through it, and I reckoned I'd get, like, at least a little bit of jail time, which my little can't do. You know? It's just... That's why I didn't come to you guys.
Yeah, he threw a rock.
Fair. I can respect that, and that's the truth.
Right. I don't feel like having dudes putting their in my for, you know, alternate.
It seems as though Mitch equally fails to fully grasp the consequences.
So, what does this look like punishment-wise?
Oh, punishment's so far down the road. Like, who knows?
So,
like, by the time this goes to court, it's like a year later. Like, this isn't going to court anytime soon.
I need to run this by you. I'm in the delayed entry program.
Okay.
So I'm training to be a Marine.
Okay.
I shipped to boot camp in July. Is this going to at all affect that?
100% it will. You
100%. I do think he'll yeah. Regardless, all y'all need to go down for it, but yeah.
He most definitely did not deserve to go to be a Marine, bro. Well,
that's neither here nor there. Anyway, moving on. What? Like, you're really sitting there, I wonder if this is going to affect me going to the Marines. Y'all just took someone's life. Like
his mentality ain't he has a messed up mentality.
No matter who threw the rock, y'all all had a hand in doing it.
I still want to go to Marines
some way,
even
somehow.
though I killed somebody.
Like, come on.
I'll be going to boot camp in July.
All right. After this, you're just going to drop me off, and, you know, if you contact me, I have to respond within however much time.
Oh, you're going to jail?
I am going to jail tonight.
Yeah.
So, how long, just for the night, or how long will that be?
This question and the answer that soon follows will push Mitch toward a critical decision about his own future. For now, Zach makes one final plea to detectives.
We'll be right back with you, all right?
I want to make it very clear that I did not kill that girl. I did not throw that rock.
What's her name?
I don't know what they told you. I don't know what you think happened. I did not throw that rock.
Okay. As we're talking, and we were talking about Alexa, I heard a lot about you being worried about getting blamed, being in trouble, right? I didn't hear a single word about being worried about her. So there is a subset of first-degree murder that says you have an extreme indifference to human life. And that is exactly what you guys demonstrated tonight.
Exactly.
So at this point, you are under arrest for first-degree murder.
Yes, you are.
You're going to be booked into jail.
Yep.
And you're going to have an opportunity to get to serve the charges. And this is not a bailable offense. Okay? Do you have any questions for me?
I you know.
No?
That's good.
Yes or no?
Anything.
All right. Do me a favor, stand up.
That down there.
Face the wall.
As for Joe, he's roused from his nap and also placed under arrest.
Because of your involvement in this incident, you are being charged with first-degree murder by showing an extreme indifference to human life. Okay?
Each teen is handcuffed and taken to jail without incident. By morning, Joe's mother, who is overseas in Germany, contacts law enforcement after attempting to reach her husband and son to no avail.
I can tell you is they are okay. Your son was arrested on murder charges. and your husband is in our jail on obstruction charges.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. I understand this is not the best phone call for you to receive. I know you've been trying to get a hold of us. We've had an ongoing case. I don't know if you've been following social media or anything. So it was in reference to the incident with the rocks being thrown through the cars. Your son was involved.
Oh, God.
9 months later, Mitch returns to the interrogation room with his attorney and one of the prosecutors on his case. Under a proffer agreement, he revises parts of his first interview. He now admits that all 3 teens took part in throwing rocks from the moving truck at Pat.
He's trying to get out date.
Yeah, because he wants to go to the Marine.
Oh,
yeah, I know, but
his dream of Marines.
But yes, that's his mindset. Because he I just want my opportunity to try to go to the Marine.
Unless they hit him with the I have seen.
Yeah,
I have seen.
Yeah.
People like him walk free.
Yeah.
He done sat in that cell 9 months.
Yeah.
He ain't got Joe looking out for him, and he can't look out for Joe.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Sorry, y'all.
And he gonna turn snitch, which he already became the lead person that told everything, but now he gonna want to snitch for less time.
Passing cars.
It felt wrong going against a person versus just going after a car. Okay.
So you understood that there were consequences of a person being impacted by the rocks.
I understood there were consequences about everything, but a person getting hurt isn't something that you can repair.
But he still refuses to change one key part of the story. The prosecutor reads aloud communication they received from his attorneys.
Mr. Karolczyk was not honest in his interview about who threw the rock that killed Alexa. In his interview, he stated it was Mr. Kwok who threw the rock. Mr. Kwok states in his interview that it was Mr. Koenig that threw the rock. Mr. Karolczyk was trying to protect Mr. Koenig for reasons that we will be able to explain. But Mr. Karolczyk has been very clear with us, meaning your attorneys, from the beginning that it was Mr. Koenig who threw the rock that caused the death of Alexa.
I said at the point when I was arrested, there was a hole in my memory. Because when you go through something traumatic, you try to block it out. I had 9 months to think about that day. Nine months. And I can tell you with confidence that I do believe it was Zach.
Mitch explains that once the news came out about Alexa's death, he and Joe met up in person to get their story straight.
Joe was talking about how he had done research on prior cases where rocks had been thrown at moving vehicles. And he was saying it was a 50-50 chance that we were going to get caught and that we shouldn't talk to the cops. And no matter what, we would be fine because we didn't throw the rock that killed Alexa. So on the night that we were arrested, I did want to shift all the blame towards Zach.
Why?
To protect myself and to protect Joe at the time.
Why would you protect Joe?
Because at the time he was my closest friend.
Then what happened?
Well, after the fact, I realized I was stupid. Because no matter what, they don't care what happens to me. So I shouldn't give it what happens to them.
Who is the they in that sentence?
After we all got arrested, Joe and Zach don't care what's going to happen to me. And I shouldn't care what's going to happen to them. I should stop trying to protect them. Stop trying to protect Joe.
But given yet another opportunity to come clean, he fails to follow through.
I can't think about that moment without thinking about what had happened. I don't want to think about what had happened.
None of us do, but yet we're here. You're not the only one that relives that night.
I wish I could remember, but I can't. I'm sorry. I will regret that night for the rest of my life.
Was it you threw the rock?
I regret all previous nights that we did that for the rest of my life. God damn it, I can't change that now.
In May,
I do think that it was between Zach and Joe because Zach said it was Joe. He could have easily said Mitch is the one, you know what I'm saying? But he could have just told But Mitch is saying that it's Zach because you're trying to protect your friend. You just met Zach a month ago. Anybody go put something on somebody that they ain't close to like that. You feel what I'm saying? But
So
the
you
fact that
still
you're sitting
trying-
up here acting like I can't remember. I can't. I don't even want to remember. It tells me that it was Joe. You're still trying to protect him. But either way it go, y'all all are at fault. That's just how I look at it. But
I think y'all also go down.
yeah, I do.
And get the same sentence.
Exactly.
Because when y'all all got in that truck, y'all all decided to do the same thing.
Y'all all threw rocks out that night. One of these rocks, either whether it was Mitch that threw the rock, Zach that threw the rock, or Joe.
Every rock
y'all took someone's life, and it could have been more. Oh, just to think of, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, but yeah, no.
God damn it, I can't change that now.
In May of 2024, Mitch and Zach each accepted plea deals, agreeing to testify at Joe's trial in exchange for prosecutors dropping multiple charges, including first-degree murder. At Joe's trial, when asked who threw the rock that killed Alexa Bartell, Mitch confidently stated Joe Koenig. This admission reframes everything he earlier said about Zach, casting the vivid descriptions of his friend in a far darker light.
He'd yell out, he'd cheer, when he missed the cars, he'd be like, no, I was so close. Like this odd sense of accomplishment, I guess. Kind of in the way that he exclaimed when he hit them. It was kind of like excitement.
Nicholas Mitch Carroll Chick pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder with extreme indifference, along with a violent crime sentence enhancer for causing death or serious bodily injury. He received a cumulative sentence of 45 years in prison. Zachary Kwok pleaded guilty to first-degree assault with extreme indifference, second-degree assault causing injury with a deadly weapon, and attempted second-degree assault causing injury with a deadly weapon. He received an aggregate sentence of 32 years in prison. Following his jury trial, Joseph Koenig was found guilty of first-degree murder with extreme indifference for the death of 20-year-old Alexa Lee Bartell, 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder with extreme indifference, 1 count of reckless endangerment, 3 counts of third-degree assault for knowing or recklessly causing injury, 6 counts of attempted third-degree assault knowingly or recklessly causing injury, 1 count of attempted second-degree murder, and 2 counts of attempted reckless manslaughter. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, plus an additional 60 years. As for Joe's father, we're unable to confirm whether Mark Koenig was formally charged with obstruction or sentenced. According to a Facebook post, Alexa's mother Kelly continues to celebrate her daughter's life by supporting and raising funds for the causes she loved the most. She writes, "We're choosing to focus on honoring her the way she lived, with kindness, love, and a whole lot of fun." If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering...
I don't think none of them should have had an out date.
I don't think so either. That's just how I look at it. But I guess it's who has the
better lawyer.
The better lawyer.
And then Joe, you sitting up here thinking you the criminal mastermind out of everybody, and we all just be quiet and we just
don't say nothing. It never works like this. Go always be somebody.
And both of them, it's all when you get caught up in a crime. To be real, it's all about the first person who want to point the finger get the last charge. I ain't gonna hold you. That it always worked like that. Whoever decides to talk first typically gets the out date. And the other one gets the worst punishment. It always works like that. And Mitch's lawyer told him, but at the end of the day, Mitch, your lawyers ain't that damn good, bro. Compared to Zach's. And Zach is a motherfucking asshole.
Fact.
But money talk. And money find loopholes and shit.
It's so tragic, man.
Because I'm finna tell you how Zach really was able to get out of it by having Mitch flip to say Joe, and now we can't really put a rock in Zach's hand. We can't 100% because now anything Mitch has ever said pertaining to Zach is looked at as a lie, and so his testimony ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's already contradicted himself by putting all the blame on Zach, and now on trial you're putting. So we can't trust you. And honestly, if Joe had a better lawyer, Joe's lawyer could have got
Mitch.
got Mitch's testimonies suppressed because he lied originally in his statement, and his testimony is not trustworthy because he's doing whatever it's going to do for him. Like, on that regard, but at the end of the day, all y'all deserve life in jail. None of y'all deserve the out date.
I don't think that they did. I don't care about all the other stuff. I don't think that none of them deserve the out date.
And the reason why Zach's lawyer was a better lawyer is because what Zach told y'all, Zach never swayed away from his story. His story was his story. But Zach, you ain't gonna get out to you in your 40s. Mitch gonna get out in his 50s.
And another thing Zach didn't do either, he never implemented himself actually throwing rocks. He just was like, I was in the car and I was handing them the rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's another thing.
And then when both of them pointed at Joe as the one man contributed to the rock throwing.
Yeah.
That's all his fate right there. Stupid.
So stupid. But I don't think that any of them deserve the out date because that is. What?
No, I just wonder what his mom was doing overseas. Was she military or was she doing other special operation for the government?
Yeah.
Obviously, she wasn't for the government because she would have used those strings. So.
Yeah, but whatever with that. I don't know. It's just so dumb. It's such a tragic situation. They are dumb. Yeah. But rest in peace to Alexa, and definitely my condolences to her family.
Yes.
And friends as well.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us in the comments down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid and C.
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't tell your back.